Alright, so welcome to the video. I should be editing right now, but instead I'm gonna make a go at a solo video. So far I've only recorded group videos. Well, take that back. I did record Doom, but the in-game audio was so loud that you couldn't hear me. Though I did make sure, and I turned down the volume. So guess what? The content isn't fucked. I mean, you could always watch me do shit at a video game, but nobody wants to watch that. But you know, Titanfall 2 just moved to Steam after 3 years of it being on Origin, which I think is awesome. Because I grew up playing Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 when I was younger. Because I don't know. Before that, I had played like a lot of RPGs. Like I remember playing The Witcher 2 and such. But Titanfall 1, I think, was one of my first first-person shooters that I ever really got into. The only first-person shooters that I played before that was like COD, and COD's a big game, but I was never good at the multiplayer, and I never had much of an interest into it because it was so generic. It never stood out to me. So all I ever did was all I played was zombies, and I was horrible at zombies. But at least I made it past like the first round. So you know, that is something. And yeah, this is how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna die over and over and over again. So I mean, you know, just because I got into the game doesn't mean I was necessarily good at it. Nah, but I got into Titanfall 1, and it was the first-person shooter that I ever got into. And I think it's part of the reason why I play so many first-person shooters nowadays is because it really showed me how much fun they could really be if you know, got into it. And I don't know if I got good. I think I was always shit at that game. But I mean, you know, how much fun they could be. And now I'm not as shit as I used to be, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm good. But I've also noticed that it seems like, other than like the 5 seconds that it was mentioned on the EA Play stream yesterday, because as of right now, the EA Play stream was yesterday. So I don't know when this is going to go up, because honestly, I probably should be editing the Fortnite videos, I should say, that I did with a few friends, because I literally have 3 hours worth of game time from day 1 of Season 4. And I need to release that video before I can't title, you know, Season 4 First Impressions. Or, well, I guess I could, but nobody would really care, because, you know, it's me. I'm not anybody notable, but, you know, maybe one day, God damn it. I can't hold it against him for using the softball, though. I used to use the softball, too. Not like it's a bad gun, or it's like, you know, the cheap gun that everybody uses. No, that's the Spitfire. I don't know how many new people have come to the game. I'd like to think it's a lot, but, honestly, I'm just glad that the game's doing well and that people are still playing it on PC and on Xbox and on PlayStation. But I think more people will play it now that it's on Steam, and that just makes me happy, because I honestly don't want to see the game die. Or, well, I'll take that back. The only time when I want to see the game die, or not even that, just want to see the game become less popular than it is now, than it already is when they release Titanfall 3. But up until that point, I want to have Titanfall 2 live, you know. It's a great game. It was made super well. It just got fucked over when it came to marketing and literally everything. I mean, EA just decided to pay no attention to it, and I feel like that's what's led to, you know, Respawn making a battle royale in the Titanfall universe, is to try to get the Titanfall universe more attention. I'm sure it was because, whatever their name is, EA told them to, you know, the fucking faggots that they are. Or, I'm sorry, cunts. But, wow. Most kills I've ever had. Now, I was doing really good last match, but, you know, now I blame you guys, because now I have to talk and communicate with you guys, and that takes away from the attention it requires. It's me, you know, having my small donkey brain to, play the game and do well. Oh my god, that was first kill. Oh my god. Take everything back I said. I am a Chad. I do enjoy playing this game. It's fun. It does bring me back to when I used to play the first one. Though I think this one is like, that's not the gun I wanted. Is like remotely so much better than Titanfall 1. I think these solo videos are going to be less of me just poking fun and stuff, because I'm not so good at doing humor solo. I have to have something to bounce off of. And even then I'm not that funny, so I mean. But I think most of the solo videos are going to be more just like, you know, little chats that I have with, you know, the 5 of you that watch these videos. Or probably, since they're not that funny, probably the 2 of you that watch these solo videos. But instead of editing, Titanfall 2 came out on Steam, and I had just moved to PC and all that, so I was looking for an excuse to get it, and having it move to Steam and be on sale for $9 is the best excuse I could look for. I mean, and it's the Ultimate Edition. It's on Steam. I have so many friends on Steam. Meaning, well, that's not true. There's so many people that have friends on Steam. I have like 4. So I mean, there's that. But I mean, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna ignore that. But yeah, I think these are just gonna be general chats. This game is super fun. It is. I don't know if it's a power trip like Doom is, or if it's a, or at least I don't think it is. Maybe for some people it is, but for me, it's just a thrill ride. It is so much fun to play this game. Because I mean, it's just the way the game works. It moves from having like the fast-paced, running on walls, parkouring around as the pilot, to then the Goliath. You know, that is the wrong button. To the, I am doing absolutely awful at defending myself with this thing. But to just the being as like this giant hulking Goliath, you know, of a Titan. And the way it all just works out is so awesome. I mean, it really is a good time to play this game. And I wish more people would. So anybody that's watching, whether you be... Oh, I got that guy. By stepping on him. That's always such a sad way to go.
Warning, hostile pilot on board.
Here we go. Was listening, because my audio's turned down. I was listening to see if he was actually gonna, you know, get away with my battery or not. Because if he did, I'd have to eject. Anybody that plays this game on Steam, though, or PC in general, that knows how to cause an early ejection, because I know on console, it's pressing the up on the D-pad and then pressing, I think it's X on Xbox, like 3 times or something. It's whatever your eject button is. It's pressing your eject button 3 times.
Glad you're working for me, pilot. Double time.
And, you know. I don't know if I have much to talk to, so this will probably be a short little recording session. I'm not going to cut this video up too much. Like, what I'm going to do with the Fortnite videos, I'm going to cut it up into sections of 3. So that way, you know, it has some... I can, like, release them, like, once every day or something. I don't have a schedule for how I'm gonna upload. I might actually upload this video first, since it's kind of gonna set the. Since I'm just gonna generally talk about how I'm gonna run the YouTube channel. I'm not gonna have a schedule. I'm gonna try to upload as frequently as I can. I'm gonna try to keep it to at least once a week where I upload.
Keep fighting and you'll
Maybe
get
more, but I can't guarantee anything because I believe in September is when I start going to college, though it's community college, so you know.
That's how you do a job.
Not really impressing anybody. Anybody wondering why I would possibly decide to play the gambling game of doing YouTube and actually trying to succeed on YouTube? It's because I did horrible in high school. And I mean, like, you know, a toddler would do a better job in high school than me. Because a toddler would turn in their work. So that was the thing. I never turned in any of my work. And I don't know if all my friends did this, but I had a few friends that would really just
Legion down. Good.
nag me about it. You know, make sure that I try to give me turn to my work. And, you know, sometimes I would, but, you know, I don't know what it was. It was always a combination of bad memory and just a, you know, not wanting to put in the work.
Talented pilot. Show them
So
what
it's
you
not like
got.
I didn't deserve the grades that I got, you know. It was completely deserved. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, you know, didn't do too well. And, you know, it does make sense why. And so learning from what I did in high school, I've realized that no matter how much my parents or anybody believes that it'll change and that I'll do better, I've always found that I always am willing to put more effort into something that I enjoy doing or that I want to do. My parents have told me this multiple times, and I've had a few teachers that have picked up on it and told me quite a few times as well, that I don't really put as much effort into things if I'm not interested in putting the effort into things. And it's just the way that I guess I work or whatever. And, you know, sure, I could change, but I feel like by the time I would change, I'd be in such a pit that it would be, like, almost impossible to get out of it. And I don't want to be in a pit again. So,
Titan is ready, pilot. Standing
while
by
I will
for your
try
call.
things in the normal adult world of having a normal actual job, I'm going to give YouTube a try. So that way to see, you know, if I do make it, then I can, I meant to drop my Titan.
Stand by
To see
for
that if I
call.
do make it, you know, then I don't have to have a normal job and I can do something I really enjoy, which is playing video games, and I've always enjoyed entertaining people. At least, maybe not always, but, you know, maybe in recent years. I think I've started to enjoy just entertaining people. You know, I think one of the more modern and more, I think, easier ways for anybody to entertain somebody is, instead of, you know, trying to get noticed in Hollywood or as a musical artist, because I have no musical talent whatsoever, or hardly any acting talent. For anybody that I know that's watching this video, that watched me in the high school play that I did one year, you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's why I'm giving YouTube a try, because it doesn't take any acting talent.
Pilot,
I mean, unless you want to do
evac
bits,
ship.
I guess so. It doesn't take any acting talent or musical talent, unless you're making a musical channel. For me, it's mostly going to be gaming. I don't think we're going to do any bits or anything like that, but who knows where the future will take the channel as time goes on. If the channel, you know, succeeds. I'm not going to abandon it if it doesn't. I'm going to keep on trying until eventually it does succeed and I can make a living off of it. But it might be a while, you know. But I'm going to try to upload every week. And I'm going to make sure that I'm not... I know people like it to have videos with the same people every time. But some videos are just gonna be me in this format where I'm just talking. Once more people come to the channel, or any people actually start coming to the channel, then I will, you know, maybe do a thing where, like, instead of this just being me chatting about the channel and the way that it's going, maybe it'll be where, it is... That's not even tight. What is that? Maybe it'll eventually get to the point where it's, you know... That is a very cool looking skin. That Excalibur shit. That looks dope. Maybe it'll hopefully get to the point where, hold on, my brain is having a massive shit. Like, my god. We're gonna stick with extra ammo for that. Yeah, I used to play this game a lot on Xbox, and I played it a little bit on PlayStation for a while until I eventually got an Xbox, you know. I got an Xbox, though, because I had friends, lots of friends that played on it. It wasn't because, you know, I was all like, Xbox is superior, honestly. I don't care about any of that shit, whether PlayStation or Xbox is superior. I honestly think, in the end, it's up to personal opinion. I prefer to play on PC, because that's what I first started playing on when I was younger, before I moved to Xbox, because it was more cost efficient. But I got a new PC, decked it out and shit, and I enjoy playing on it a lot more. Though I feel like I'm just glad that they put like.
Don't worry, you're working for the good guys.
Mentioned that already, but it makes me feel like, you know, they haven't forgotten about the game, you know. Or at least they still acknowledge its presence. And if they acknowledge its presence, then that means they haven't forgotten about it. And I do know that if you really look out there and look for, like, if there's going to be a Titanfall 3, there are people that say, like, oh, you know, we want to do a Titanfall, but EA currently has us. Motherfucker, that would say. What the fuck did he just do? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I know what he did. He did the hollow pilot shit. Man, that's gonna be a real familiar, you know, image on this screen. Just, you died. At least for the overall channel. I'm... Despite me playing games a lot, for whatever reason, I'm still just god-awful at them. I mean, I'm not that good. But I have fun, and I guess in the end, that's what matters. But I do like that they haven't forgotten. I know there's lots of people that have been like, oh, well, we want to make a Titanfall. And I remember at one point, their reasoning behind it, besides the reason, of course, that EA told them, hold on Titanfall 3, make Apex, you know? Besides that reason, apparently, they were making Titanfall 3 at one point, and, because of the limitations of the engine and the, hardware limitations of that current generation of consoles, because, first and foremost, I believe that, you know, Titanfall is originally a console game. It was intended for consoles, and now Titanfall 2. And I think Titanfall 1's on PC too, but I know when you play, it's just... When you play with the controller, it feels like it's more meant to play with the controller. It's playable with a mouse and keyboard, it's just like... It just feels like it makes a lot more sense. You know, the way that calling your Titanfall down from the sky, you literally press down on the D-pad. Like, yeah, and the way that everything is so... The way that, the vibrations of the controller are so cute, with, like, the Titan steps and all that stuff. so it does make more sense. Whenever I go quiet, it's not because the mic's cutting out or anything. It's because I am trying to actually not look like I do absolute garbage at the game. Like I have a small clue of what I'm doing. I know,
Great move. Now take it. You're hitting us hard, but we can still win this thing.
Alright, don't jump my tank. Jump my tank. Go, 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 go. Underlay. Come on. That's it.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Come on. No! God damn it. If I was a little bit faster, I would have made it. And, of course, they put me on the other side of the map. I hate that. Like, the respawns are so good. Except when you drop your Titan. Because it places you on the other side of the map away from your Titan. Love this game. But that is, like, the most annoying and painful thing. Is, like, your Titan just, like, sitting there. Because most people just sit there and, most people will just sit there and, like, wait until it pops up. Because there's a timer.
Systems are yours. We are more powerful as a team.
Before it gets out of the dome and just pops up.
Critical damage. Take cover.
I am horrible at fighting anymore, so I'm just gonna leave that guy. Oh yeah, of course. Let myself right to like 5 other Titans. That's awesome. I like how nobody else on my team is dropping Titans, despite 2 of them having Titans. It is really annoying when you drop your Titan. It just is. Though, because all of them have their Titans, it just is going to make it easier for all of us to get ours. Which is the curse of, like, dropping your Titan before other people drop theirs. So you kind of have to time your Titan drops well. This isn't going to be like a tips and tricks video, this is just going to be me. I'm giving tips. Like the last person should be taking advice from a Titan. Like, I'm a person that wants to do YouTube. You should be taking advice from that, period. But our second thing, it's a hard wall. I'm not going to use that because that makes me stand slow. I know the grunts are in the game for people to kill that are good at it. I want to kill the pilots. It's much more entertaining because, you know, of how fast pilots inherently move. And also the Titans. You know, the Titans are fun to attack too. Have those big gunfights. Reminds me of Pacific Rim, which I never liked much as a kid. Now that I look back on it, and I think the only reason for that was because my brother, who I'm gonna do videos with actually, I'll do videos with him at some point, because let me take a little bit of a sidetrack here. I'm gonna be doing videos with 2 different groups of people. I'm gonna be doing videos with I'm gonna say their names because I don't think they'll care because they're gonna be doing videos with me and I'm gonna say their names in the videos and they're gonna say my name in the videos. Not full name, but you know how it goes. But I'm gonna be doing videos with 2 different groups of people. I'm gonna be doing videos with Ben, Blake, and Justin, who you'll see in the Fortnite video. And then I'm gonna be doing videos with Blake, Kate, and Tyler, my brother.
Pilot, your Titan is standing by. Call it when ready.
Damn it. Not too sure.
Hired the right pilot, that's for sure.
Damn it, that would be cool. I got my guy.
Stand by for Titanfall.
No, but I'm gonna be doing videos with those 2 groups of people. Main reason that there's never gonna be, or at least I don't think there will be a video where it's all of us together,
Enemy pilot has ejected. Enemy
is
Titan destroyed.
for literally the only reason is because we
Enemy pilot eliminated. Friendly
The only reason is because
You are outnumbered by hostile
for
forces.
Ben, Blake, and Justin, a lot of the games that we're going to play are going to notice are going to be cross-play games, like Fortnite and Apex Legends is going to soon become cross-play, so that's going to be a game we're going to play together. Which I did play a lot. I used to play that a lot. Not so much on Steam, not so much on PC, but on Xbox and PlayStation.
Critical damage. Advise cover.
But mostly I ended up playing it
Multiple
on.
Titans are engaging you. I recommend targeting the closest enemy first.
Mostly I played it on what's that system called? Xbox. I mostly played it on Xbox. And I have played it a bit on PC. So I do have a good few skins. And I do mostly play Loba because I love teleporting and shit. I really know that time. At least I'd like to believe you guys will probably be the judge of that, knowing how bad I actually am and how it's all these different methods that I've hacked on using that I am completely ignoring, like an 8. A little 8 away.
We're falling behind. Let's pull it together,
The
team.
channel is actually, I'm going to try to keep the channel outside of current events, just because I feel like a lot of other channels end up talking about current events, and so I feel like you hear it from every other place. You don't need to hear it from a little fledgling YouTube channel, you know, as myself. You know, I just don't feel like that's something
Keep
you need to
fighting and
hear
you'll
from
get
me.
your Titan.
I don't think my opinion in that matter is all that relevant. You know, I have the same opinion that most people do. You know, the change going on right now is not necessary change.
Your
We
Titan
need
is
to
ready,
move to make
pilot.
it permanent, but
Standing
other than
by
that,
for your
I'm not
call.
going to touch on it. Simply because, you know, there's so many people that already have, there's so many people that have said some, you know, great things about it, so there's nothing for me to say. Just do whatever you can. And if you can't donate, you know, just learn and educate yourself.
Can't win them all. We'll get them next
That's
time.
about it. That I should say, because everybody else has said, like I said 3 or 4 times now, everybody else has said, like, great things, you know, on the subject.
Stand by for Titanfall.
I'm not really going to provide any new information, and I don't feel like I can provide new and relevant information on the subject. I don't really feel like there's a need for me to talk about it. It makes it ridiculous. So, I remember watching lots of YouTube channels, like Sky's Minecraft and TDM when I was a kid. And it was always a great escape after school because I just never
Pilot,
liked school
get to the
when I was
evac
younger.
ship.
I was just always socially awkward because I took this med called FOCA because I have really bad ADHD, as you'll soon find out. And it made me completely antisocial because I just, for whatever reason, it made me not myself. And so I never really liked school because I was. And so I would always like escape to YouTube videos, and so, you know, being as a kid, everybody has their reason to go and escape to some form of entertainment, whether they go and watch somebody play video games or play video games themselves. I want to be that for some people, you know? So that's why I'm gonna, you know, stay away from public events and such, because at least on the channel itself. Maybe on social media, if I ever get popular enough, maybe I'll make like brief comments on there. But other than that, I'll mostly stay away from it just for the sake of this being an escape for most people. And you know, that's all I have to say on the subject. Other than that, most of what is going to be talked about in this video is, like I said, the channel. We do in the channel with the 2 groups that I mentioned. The second group, Blake, Tyler, and Gabe. Most of the games that I'm going to play with them are going to be games that are not necessarily available on PC, or games that aren't crossplay. which I know nowadays, which I know right now is like a big amount of games. A lot of games right now are crossplay, but looking at the way things are going, especially with EA Play, as much as I was annoyed that they didn't announce Titanfall 3, even EA has taken notice that crossplay is going to be the next big thing for games to have, and it's not going to be, well, they've made it up to be such a marketing point. I bet in a few years' time, it's just going to be a standard. People are going to expect, their games to be crossplay, so that they can play with anybody that they want, and it's just that. That is that. But as of right now, most of the games that I'm going to play with them are going to be, games that aren't available on console. And, games that aren't necessarily, crossplay. Like Destiny, for example, which I hope Destiny goes crossplay, because I played the shit out of that game. Destiny 2. And I would so love it if I could have crossplay so I could play with some friends. Because I want to get some friends into Destiny that have never played Destiny. Simply because I think they would enjoy it, and it'd be a fun game that we can all play together. Especially with the main game being free nowadays, so, they could simply just do the thing, like, they play the game, they play the base game, and they play that, to their heart's content. And then if they still want to play more after they've finished all the content that the base game of Destiny 2 has to offer, then they can go ahead and, buy DLCs. And then, we'll play the game. I feel like, we probably will play the game a lot. And if it's not with them, holy shit, I can't even be mad about that. That was such an amazing kill. I mean, it's not as amazing as other kills, but, I can't use the Graveyard for shit, so, any Graveyard kill is amazing.
Reinforcements on your six! Target pilot crossing!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was so close. But, I do want to try to play some Destiny on the channel. I can go ahead and list off some of the games I'm going to probably end up playing on the channel. Barrow Trauma might be one of those. It's a small game that is not sorry for opening the mic there. I use a headset, so it's kind of hard to open the mic. I'll do my best, though. Barrow Trauma is this little, like, 2D indie game. It's like, I don't know if you'd call it a platform, but it's a 2D indie game, right? Where you play in a sub, and it has a very survival horror feel. It's not frightening, so to say, but it does have, like, a mysterious, like, feel to it. You're in a submarine on Europa, which is the moon to some planet that I cannot remember. I cannot remember the name of the planet that it belongs to, but, you can Google it.
I got visual. Over here!
And there's monsters there, and the monsters attack your ship, and it's a really fun time, and it's... I don't know, really good. So, take it. But Barrow Trauma is going to be a game that's going to be on the channel. I don't know when it will be uploaded, because the second group that I play with is a lot more busy, because they're all much younger than me. They're not, recent high school graduates, meaning that they really have nothing to do other than, make sure they're ready to go to college, like I do and, the first group does. Which the first group that I keep on mentioning is, Justin, Ben, and, I already have a video filmed with them. The video is just Fortnite Season 4. I think it was like day 1 or day 2. I probably mentioned what day it is in the video. It's just us playing for about 3 hours. I'm not gonna upload the 3 hours, the full 3 hours all at once. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it up into 30-minute segments, and this is probably what I'm gonna do with any, most of my videos, except for these solo videos like this talking. Most of what it's gonna be is it's probably just gonna be me. Solo videos are just gonna be me talking, like I said.
Tight and ready.
These
Call it any time,
solo
pilot.
talking videos for the sake of, you know, so you don't watch it on episodic
You're
format,
winning,
like,
team. Keep it
oh
up.
well, no. What was he talking about again? Type of thing. I'm just gonna upload it in its entirety, whether it's a just 3 hours, whatever. You can watch it in pieces. To each their own.
I hired the right pilot, that's for sure.
Lady, I've gotten like 4 kills. You hired the worst pilot you could find. Like, holy shit. You could have found so many better
Stand by
pilots.
for Titanfall.
The person with the sniper is a better pilot than me. The person with the trenches is a better pilot. So,
Welcome back, pilot.
fuck off. Snarky ass comments. Judge me for my 4 kills. Maybe edited. I'm gonna be editing these videos mostly myself. I would try to get other people to download it, but I currently have the most powerful computer out of my friend group. And the second friend group, they're gonna be there. They're not gonna be there as often as the first friend group. At least not in videos, simply because that friend group is much busier. And you know, they're much busier, and we actually tend to meet more often in person.
Pilot destroyed.
Nice. We actually tend to meet more often in person than we do through video games. So that's just how it is. Except for one of them, Gabe. Gabe, I actually play League with games, and I meet him a lot in person too. I play a lot of games with him.
Critical damage. Advise defensive systems. Warning, reactor exposed. Severe damage.
I play a lot of games with him, so it'll be more frequent than the other two, simply because, unlike, you know, Tyler and Blake, we have a lot more games. Like, we both love horror games, love horror in general. I don't know if he likes it as much as me. He likes it quite a bit. We have a similar interest in games, but he plays on Xbox, so we never play and such. But, we're probably going to play Apex a lot together, because that's a game we used to play a ton together. So, I mean, we're probably going to play Apex a lot. So, there is that. If Dead by Daylight ever goes crossplay, which I doubt it will, but if it does end up becoming crossplay, then that'll be a game that we definitely play together, because I know he likes to play that game, and I enjoy playing that game. Though I am dog shit. I am not as busy as he is. He is very good at that. But, I know with him, we're probably going to play lots of Barrel Trauma together. That's going to be a big thing. And Barrel Trauma is probably going to be the most edited, heavily edited video that I'm not doing. Simply because of the way Barrel Trauma works. Barrel Trauma is a game that, I know not a lot of people care about it, or at least I don't but it is a game where it goes from being very, very slow to being very, very fast-paced. And it can be a relaxing game to play, but when shit hits the fan, it can be very stressful.
Stand by for Titanfall.
So I'll probably do the majority of the Barrel Trauma PC games videos with him. So it won't be a lot because his computer is old and he has to get a new one at some point. But it can't run a lot of the stuff that the other ones can run. But what I may
Not ahead
do
by
is
much.
in
Let's
order
pick
to
up the pace.
pick up the pace on editing,
Warning.
I may,
enemy pilot attacking.
get some of my friends to download the same editing software that I use, and I may send them the video files and get them to help me editing with at least one or two of the videos while I still be the majority. At least until maybe one day I can get like an editor to do it.
That pilot stepped
But
into
I
the
also
wrong
feel
ring.
like, as many YouTubers will tell you, that editing is really the labor. And a lot of the jokes in a video don't really land without editing. Well, I'm still figuring out my style. My style is probably, for now, until I learn how to do editing better, is probably going to be more, it's probably going to be less editing and more conversation,
Friendly pilot is attached to hull.
you know?
What a sharpshooter.
Yeah, sharpshooter with my feet.
Friendly
Also
pilot
editing.
is clear.
Friendly Titan on site. Ready to support.
Nice shot.
Multiple enemy pilots attacking.
It's a pretty good fire starter.
Warning. Multiple enemy pilots attacking.
Please don't die to like 3 dudes. Seriously, please don't. Don't do that.
Warning. Multiple
doing it
enemy
now.
pilots attacking. Hostile pilot KIA.
I'm not. It would just be so embarrassing. Especially with how much you've proclaimed that you play this game. Just, no way.
Warning.
Ready,
Critical
ready to
damage
go.
sustained. Advise defensive systems.
Let me start moving on.
Laser core.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna do less editing, at least at first, until I really know how to edit. Which really is gonna leave me with like no mistakes or not things.
You are dominating.
I'm gonna try to do the videos in like 20 to 30-minute segments, and it won't, and that won't be like I record for 30 minutes and then I stop and then I start recording. What it's gonna mean is that I'm gonna be recording one video, right? I'm gonna record multiple videos at a time, and it's gonna be like the recording session, as many YouTubers do it for efficiency, is probably gonna be like 3 hours, and I'm putting it into like 30-second pieces. You know? Yeah, I was not making that. Not with how much shots I'm getting. But yeah, that's mostly how I'm gonna do the video for this part. It's gonna be less editing.
Battle's going well.
At least
I've
my
got some
editing
talented
style. If I can get the other
pilots
people to do editing as well, they may do it differently. And maybe we'll each develop our own styles, so you can tell like, oh, this video was edited by Ben, and this video was edited by Gabe, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. I think Gabe would be more interested in editing simply because he's a very relaxed guy.
Great move. Now take it down. Spike ball is being prepared.
Shit. I accidentally tapped out.
Your Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your call.
Yeah, no, probably more edit, but if he doesn't want to edit, I'm going to force him to. Same with the others. If they don't want to do any editing,
Stand
then
by for
they don't
Titanfall.
have to. This is also my undertaking. I decided
Good job,
to do.
pilot.
I
We got
decided
what
to
we
do
came for.
YouTube, or try to do YouTube for a living. Not that. They're all going to try to get jobs. So, that is that. I wonder which side of this area did BT and Jack stand on. I don't think it was this side. Simply. Oh! We're not going to talk about that. I'm going to leave it in because I'm too lazy to edit it out, and I'm simply probably going to upload this video as a whole. As is, instead of like in separate parts.
I don't think I'll have a normal, like, I think the way that I'm going to do the editing is I don't have an intro yet. I don't know if I did an intro at the beginning of this video. But I think, for the most part, I've set my piece on the YouTube channels. There's going to be the two groups. First group is mostly going to be crossplay games, since all of them are on console. Second group is going to be PC games that aren't available on console, or just games in general that are in crossplay. And a lot of Barotrauma, probably, from that group, simply because that's a game that we can all play. Because it doesn't take up too much power. This video is probably going to be uploaded in its entirety, so I'm probably going to upload it today or later today. Like I said, I should be editing right now. And instead, I am doing this simply because it came out, love the game. Yeah. So this is probably going to be the first video. Which will be, you know, kind of interesting. But I mean, other than that, I don't got much else to say. If you watched all the way through the end, that's respectable, because I kind of started to ramble a little bit in there. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. The previously mentioned Fortnite videos will be uploaded soon. Once I'm able to record Barotrauma or some other game with the second group, that'll be uploaded, you know, sometime as well. But they're all busy, so I kind of have to find a time where we can all meet together. And it may not even, the first video with that second group may not even be all of them. It literally, or not even literally, just more than likely, it will be just Gabe instead of all of them, simply because the other two are very busy doing other things, and so they don't get on as often. But the video with Gabe should happen sometime soon. I'm trying to find a time when he's available, when he can get on. Maybe later today, maybe not. I don't know. But when he does get on, I will do a video with him. Other than that, though, as I said, Fortnite uploaded soon. Gonna make and then upload the video with Gabe and the second group. If it's only Gabe, then so be it. If it's not, so be it. And you know, see you guys in the next one. Bye.